Hello, how's everybody doing? This is Pierre Durr, and I did Kingdom Hall, and maybe I could think of, because this one's really short, and it could be extended. Like I said, all of them can be extended if I get more ideas, but getting through all of them first is very important. I was thinking maybe I could, we could talk about something. You know what I mean? Because this one's gonna last like maybe not even 2 minutes. Excuse me. So anyway, let's get to it then. We'll do this one. This one is Kingdom Hall. Like I said, it can be extended. Most likely it will be extended when everybody else gets their hands on it. Okay, so let me get my glasses. So the only thing I pretty much did is not compare. This is more like a description because it only has one. It only has groups: Jehovah Witness, Ex-jehovah Witness, and Worldview. It didn't has a description. So it's the table, the Kingdom Hall table, and it says description for Jehovah's Witnesses. This place where they worship. It's a place. I make these typos. A place where they worship or have meetings with the whole congregation. Okay, so anyway, it helped me. I gotta clear my throat. First of all, this one thing helped me. Like I said, all of them helped me because when I was typing it, I realized that they don't really worship. I mean, like, there's no worshiping, okay? And I want to put it down. I don't know how. I don't know how. But anyway, that brings up something else. It may be a short one, but now I want to make a note. See, I told you this thing develops. I'm going to make we'll make a line, and then I'm going to put down note somewhere. I don't know how. But anyway, I'm going to put down note. And that's why I say this is so important. Because it made me understand that they don't actually worship. I mean, they don't worship. And that's what I'm putting down in the note. They don't actually worship. They have meetings. They have what they call meetings. And that's what it is. They have meetings. So they had their Kingdom Hall. It seems like a very small point, but because I'm thinking right now, and I remember not really worshiping there. Do you sing, and then you talk about, okay, let's go through the meetings. Okay, you have your Tuesday meeting, which is not worship. You just study this book. Then you have I'm just saying the general one that everybody used to have in the beginning before they switched all these days. It was a Tuesday night meeting, which I don't know if they still have. And then they have Friday, which is 2 meetings. Theocratic Ministry School, and what was the other one? Isn't that weird? I don't remember the other one. I know they had the theocratic. Oh, it's just 1 hour, isn't it? No, I'm almost sure Fridays was 2 hours. They had the Theocratic Ministry School, and I'm sure it was something else, but that was a meeting too. Then on Sunday they had the Watchtower, and then you have your Watchtower, and then what was the other meeting? Oh, 1 hour was just like a talk, an hour talk, and then after that, and they call them talks. They have talks and meetings. Let me see. They call meetings, and in the meetings they have talks. Also, they have what they would call talks. And it wasn't any worship. I mean, they gave a prayer. I mean, that's as far as they went as far as worship is concerned. But as far as worship, there was no like worship. You know what I mean? And that's what they did in the Kingdom Hall. So actually, this was the shortest one, but I learned a lot. First of all, I learned that I'm going to put a note. I'm able to put a note at the end of things because this was incomplete. I mean, I wanted to put down, it wasn't really my opinion. It was what I actually know. So that's another thing that we can do here in these tables. So you actually found out that I don't remember worshiping. I don't remember worshiping. I think the only thing that can be recalled as a worship would be like the memorial. It seems like they had like this memorial, which sort of seems like a worship. And what would we call worship? Well, worship, let me see. What would worship be? Worship is like when you enter another world. I mean, that's what I would call worship, you know? Or even if it's like some kind of procedure to where the people, it's actually the people. You have the priests and everything, but if the people can make it there, like, if they feel that they're like worshiping God, you know, that's what I would say, worshiping God. Like doing something that has nothing to do with human effects. It's just spiritual, you know. And everything pretty much that they do is earthly, you know. So that's another thing I learned by doing this thing, you know. It's just I don't see where they have any worship. It's just not there, you know what I mean? There's one thing, there's one thing I wanted to point out. I mean, I do the station and everything, but I know that, okay, like, there's a lot of people who make it and do things very, very successfully. And one thing they say is that, you have to have God with you. It's impossible. It's totally impossible if you don't have the connection. Because let me say, I wanted to do something for a long time. And that's what I've been preparing to do for a long time. But I never got that to where God, not that he wasn't with me, it was like, it's not the right time. It was more like I was in some kind of hiding. Not hiding, but like maybe hiding, seems like. But it's like studying all the time, you know what I mean? But it's like, now he's just like there, you know what I mean? Like, maybe the studying paid off, you know what I mean? But I couldn't do a lot of things. Like, there's no way in the world. That's what I mean. It's like, I want to get this thing to clean my glasses. When people do things, they always say, God with me, you know? Michael Jackson said it, Whitney Houston said it. They all say it, you know what I mean? Elvis Presley. But you can't really do anything. I'm trying to look for this thing for my glasses. And I always had it, and now here it goes. Because I ate, and when I ate, my stomach is so full, I can't even hardly bend down. Which I didn't overeat today, thank you very much. But, you can't do anything. Like, when I do those things, like when I'm doing this table and everything, it's very important. And because I studied it for doing things like this for my whole life. And you really can't do things like this complicated. I mean, it seems like it's not complicated, but it is complicated. You can't do certain things to me, and I wouldn't want to do it unless God was on your side. So if God is on my side, how in the world, where in the world is these Jehovah Witnesses? I swear. I mean, I can't tell him, I can't say he's here. He's not over there. But anyway, that's what I want to tell you is just that, I wouldn't go this far. I wouldn't keep doing things. I wouldn't be so not, I guess you could say headstrong. Something like headstrong, but it's not in a bad way. But it's like, I already know. I mean, this is gonna work and this is gonna work. I already know. Not because I'm not doing anything. Yes, I'm doing a lot of work. It's just that when you know you have if God approves of something, if God decides okay, you're ready or something like it happens to everybody, I'm sure. I mean, when God is with you, when you want to do something and it's not the right time to do it, believe me, you know it, and you just go, okay, I can't do it now. Or even I was thinking, okay, if I never do it, it's no big deal. You know what I mean? As long as God is happy. But if you want to do something in life, and you wait for the right time when God says, okay, everything is all right, because there's other people living in the world. We're not the only person. So anyway, that's it. What I'm going to say. So we did learn something. I learned a big deal, even though this one was really short. Is I found out Jehovah's Witnesses, they don't worship, and they act like they don't worship. I swear. Okay, so let's see what the next one is. Okay. And today I didn't have I dreaded. I did not want to go to the Spanish class. I have a Spanish class on Wednesday. And I didn't want to go to the Spanish class. I have 2 songs that I have to do. I don't know. I just didn't feel like it. It was actually my last one because I told you I'm taking a break, and everything worked out to where I didn't take it. The teacher called me and said, we're not having a class because she has something important to do, and I was like, thank you. But anyway, I had the chance to do this. That's why Wednesdays I usually don't do it. But she wants to extend the class until Wednesday, but I might not do the class Wednesday because but this YouTube station, I mean, it's growing very good. Thank you very much, God. I mean, my Father, thank you. And I'm happy, and I hope I'll be able to continue doing it. So I was able to do this today on Wednesday. I was happy for that. So let's see what the next one is. Okay, so we have Kingdom Hall. Next one is Luck. Luck. We also have Ministry School. I'm just going to have to figure out how I'm going to do that because it's it's important. Okay. Miscellaneous is going to be funny. It's going to be fun. Okay. I wonder how in the world I'm going to do miscellaneous. That's like a further down. Wait. I want it. Wait. I'm trying to get this thing to... I was trying to see... Let me see. Okay. I'm trying to let it... Okay. It won't go. Anyway, I want to figure out what miscellaneous, but I have to wait. I did... Oh, there's something I did. Okay, we did that. Jesus, we did God, we did Kingdom Hall. We just finished Kingdom Hall. Okay, and it's... I've already done, excuse me. And everything's done early. So thank you very much for stopping by. And I'm looking forward tomorrow. And we do luck tomorrow. Now, I think luck is easy. And it'll probably be one of the hardest. I thought Kingdom Hall was going to be really, really difficult. It wasn't, but we learned a lot. I mean, I learned a lot about worship. Where they don't really worship. Even when I was in Denver, somebody invited me to their church. It was like they were starting some kind of religious group. it was kind of interesting. I mean, I like anything, probably because I stem from Jehovah's Witness, I don't know. But it was a small group, and it was in somebody's house. It wasn't called anything because it was just like a small group. I guess it was trying to grow. But this guy that I went to school with, of course, everybody's young when I went to school. I mean, he wasn't young, but he started school late too. But he was maybe like late 20s or something like that, early 30s. And he invited me. It was pretty far out. This is in Denver. And it was in a house. And it reminded me of like Tuesday night for people who've been in a while. I don't know if they still have it. But it was like a Tuesday night book study. And everybody talks. And then they said they have one person who speaks tongues or something like that. But anyway, it was just, I really enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I didn't go back again, but I like the closeness of the group, and it was something new. But I never went back again. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, that's one thing about my life. It's just that because God, I'm almost sure God wants me to do something. I don't know exactly what it is. It's so confusing. But if He didn't want me to do it, even if I wanted to do it, like I like that group and I wanted to do it again. And He would go, nope. I mean, He doesn't say it. I could just tell. It was like, nope, you're not coming back here again. That's it. You had fun one day. I mean, everybody has the way that they, conversate with Him. But mine's is funny. He makes sure if I don't want to do it, nope, we're not doing that. Okay, so anyway, so that was a nice one. Now we have to go on to the next day. And I appreciate everybody coming by. I do think it's very beneficial. I think it's very beneficial. And I hope that you don't miss a day, because you're going to catch on. And I'm telling you, this is going to change into something, I don't know when. Like when we were doing the book, I knew it was going to change. I didn't say anything. This one is going to change into something. I don't know what it is. I know most likely, we will finish the table. Okay. Then when we finish the table, I don't know what's going to happen. Although I think it's just going on the website. But it's going to be very big changes. I can tell I've been doing this for my whole life. So thanks again. I'm sorry for holding you too long. And see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.